Now that we have read Lady and the Tramp, we will move on to the next activity, which will be the vocabulary sorting match. So here I have various index cards, and you each have them on your desk as well. Please don't touch the index cards yet, as I will explain the directions of this activity. So we have 7 new vocabulary words that we've just learned, and 7 definitions for those vocabulary words. So here, for example, I have the word mischievous. So if I were to take mischievous and think about what that word means, I would review each vocabulary definition here, and I would want to match mischievous with the correct vocabulary definition. So what I would do to do this is I would read each definition and think about, does that make sense with the word mischievous? So for example, if I took this definition, it says an object that covers or protects the face, and think to myself, does this make sense for the word mischievous? Well, this is saying that it's an object that covers or protects the face. And is the word mischievous an object? Yes. Good, it is not an object. So this one would not be our definition. So what you can do is you can actually just put that one to the side so you don't get confused and overwhelmed by the other definitions. So let's check the next one. To keep from being harmed. Well, mischievous, does that make sense to say to keep from being harmed? If we use that in a sentence, the boy was being mischievous to keep from being harmed, that doesn't make much sense, does it? So let's put that one to the side as well, because it just doesn't really make sense. Okay, next one we're going to try out is tending to behave in a disobedient or annoying way. So, do you think that one makes a little more sense? So, for example, if I said the girl was behaving in a mischievous way when she was on the morning meeting carpet. If she was behaving in a mischievous way, then it would be shown as a bit more disobedient and rebellious. So this would be our definition. Again, it is tending to behave in a disobedient or annoying way. And that is the word mischievous. So now that you had an example, you're going to go ahead and independently do this for around 10 minutes. So you could get started, and I will be walking around to help each of you. Okay, so now that we've had a chance to complete our vocabulary match activity, we're going to go over it together as a class. So the first word here we have is vicious. So who can tell me what definition we matched the word vicious with? Yes, dangerously aggressive. Correct. So here I'd put dangerously aggressive and vicious together, put that to the side. Next we have the word, or let's do the definition first to switch it up. Next we have the definition, to treat someone or something with great care. So what word best suits this definition? To treat someone or something with great care. Yes. Pamper. Good. So for example, if I wanted to take a bath, a bubble bath, and just have some time to myself, that would mean I was pampering myself. Good. Next, we have the definition, an object that covers or protects the face. So what word most fits this definition? Yes. Good. A muzzle. So remember the muzzle that went on Lady when she was at the pet store? that was what a muzzle is. Okay, the next definition is to run or move quickly and often play about. So does anyone remember which word this best suits? Yes. Good, scampered. So do we remember that the rat scampered up on the roof to get into the baby's room? That rat moved in a way that was known as scampering, or the rat scampered. Good. Now we have 2 left. So let's do this definition first. So pleasant in taste. So if something is pleasant in taste, it is known as good. It is delicious. So for example, if I really, really love how my coffee tastes, then I could say, this is delicious. Very good. And we only have 1 more left. Let's still go over it. To keep from being harmed. So if tramp was protecting lady, well, I just said it. It would be protect. Very good. To keep from being harmed. All right. Great job, everyone. Okay. So for our next activity, it's going to be a little bit more creative. So it's going to be an arts and crafts activity. So what we're going to do is, based on Lady and the Tramp, and based on the scene where they eat the spaghetti and meatballs, does everyone remember the scene? They were eating the spaghetti and meatballs together. We're going to create a craft where we remake the spaghetti and meatballs. So everyone has pieces of construction paper, correct? And everyone has some pom-poms. All right, great. So we have construction paper here, and it's sliced up to resemble, what do you think it's going to resemble, everyone? Correct, the spaghetti. And what are the pom-poms going to resemble? Yes, correct, meatballs. So here we have some red pom-poms, so it resembles meatballs and sauce. And before I let you get started with your creative assignment, I just want to show everyone something that I created, and hopefully maybe it'll inspire you to get very creative, because you can use as many supplies as you want. I created this a few years ago in an art class, and basically it's a Lady and the Tramp creation, and here you can see the meatballs that I created, which is similar to what you will be creating. So basically it's a book, and it's the scene where they are in the little quaint restaurant and are eating together. So you can look at this as much as you want when you are making your own arts and crafts. And we will do this for around 10 minutes. And then we'll share everyone's craft and move on to the last activity. Okay, so you can begin.